Melissa here. I'm the beauty expert for InterviewHer.com, and today I am going to teach you how to do a winged out eyeliner, liquid liner. So I'm actually going to use L'Oreal's Carbon Intense Carbon Black Linear Intense. It's like one of those little balls in there, and it's a felt tip pen. Works really good. I've been using this for a long time, but this seems to last for a pretty good time on me, as long as I don't like do this. I always do that and then my liner messes up. So it's just a nice look, everyday winged out liner. If you would like to learn how to do this, then stay tuned. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a primer, and I'm going to go to my trusty MAC paint in Bare Canvas. And I just apply that with my ring finger. I really like this one because it gives me a bare canvas, and then it also really does not crease. I'm also going to just apply a little bit down there. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply a neutral color, and I'm using MAC in Vanilla. And I'm going to apply that with a 252 MAC brush. So it's kind of like a thicker brush, wider brush. I use this when I'm going to apply all over my lid. I'm just going to tap that on and go all the way up. And then I'm going to take my 217 crease brush by MAC, and I'm going to dip it in this color called Cork. Whoops. Cork right there. That is Cork. And I'm just going to dip it, and I'm just going to apply it right here in the crease just to give me a little bit of definition instead of just a plain white lid. I'm just going back and forth, not all the way in, just right here to give me a little definition. And that's it. And then I'm going to use my big fluffy blending brush, which is the 224, and I'm going to use this color right here, and that is Vapor by MAC. It's just a soft pink with a little bit of shimmer. I'm just going to start right here at the arch of my brow, and I'm just going to buff that in a little, just to give me a little highlight. I'm going to dab that right here in the corner of my eye. Now, I'm going to use L'Oreal's Carbon Black Linear Intense. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start right here and just make short strokes all the way to the end of the eye. And I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to come back up and continue to make short, small strokes all the way inside. Now once you get in here, try to stay away from the inside of the tear duct, because that's where you will get eye boogies, and you don't want that. Okay, so fix any little areas that are sparse looking, and then you want to go back here, and what you want to do is you want to draw a little line that kind of matches and would meet up to the tip of your brow. So I'm just going to draw a little line like this that kind of connects, and then I'm going to take the tip and then connect it to the rest of the liner. And as you can see, there's like a little blank spot in there. You just need to fill that in. And that's it. And you have like an everyday liner look. I always go back and try and fill in anything that looks a little weird. Being in my 30s, my lids are a little wrinkly these days. Okay, so then I'm going to take a liner brush that looks like this. It's kind of a flat square look. And this is a 212. And I'm going to dip that into a MAC paint pot, or fluid line, sorry. And this is called Dip Down. And it looks like this. And it's just a brown liner. And I'm going to line my lower waterline. So I just want to connect that right here first. And then just go right beside. I just kicked my trash can. This is kind of hard to do and talk at the same time. So you're just going to tap that inside, just press it into the line and the water line. And I just think it's brown and then black, so it just kind of gives the eye a little bit of definition for my shape. I kind of don't like it when I don't have anything down there. It looks a little bare to me. So that's that. Okay. Now I'm going to add a coat of my Maybelline 1x1 Volume Express, and this is in the Blackest Black. It looks like that. I already had some on for today, so I'm just going to kind of give it another little coat to liven them up a little. And don't forget your bottom lashes, especially when there's not much going on. You don't want to forget those. Okay, and that is it, and I will show you what's on the rest of my face when I come back. Okay, so on the rest of my face, what I used was, I used this Neutrogena Sheer Glow Tinted Moisturizer, and mine is in medium to tan. So I went with that option. I also used concealer, and I also used my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. And then on my cheeks, I used MAC's Pinch a Peach. It's a sheer tone blush. So I chose this one because the rest of my face, you know, like my eyes were kind of natural, kind of neutral, but with a fun wing effect. I'm just trying to go neutral, kind of just normal, nice, sheer look for summer, but with a nice winged eye. So for my lips, I'm going to use MAC's Lip Glass in Nymphette. So just put a little bit on. It's kind of a pinky shimmer lip gloss. I think it's perfect for summer, and you know, another thing you can do with this look is you can always bust out a really bright lip color, like I used in another tutorial. This Revlon Siren is really fun for summer. It's like a really pretty coral color, so I really like that. So since you're doing something kind of neutral on the eye, you can always use something fun on the lip. I even have like a bright red or something. That would be really fun, or hot pink. That would be fun. But for me, it's just, this is just kind of like an everyday, normal kind of natural look, so I'm kind of going with that today. And then that's it. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. I hope you guys try it out, and comment below and tell me what you think. Okay, so I'll see you guys next time. Thanks guys!